I'm Nicolai Sehested. I'm the boat captain of Team AkzoNobel, and we are in a container right now doing the service of our deck gear from Harken. Doing each stopper, we have a pretty full-on service that we have to go through. You know, we do obviously winches, which is done by the boatyard in a relationship with us, where we work together on it. And then we have all the deck gear and the mast tracks, and we do that ourselves. And that's actually been done right here, right now. It varies a little bit from stop to stop how much we do. Some of the Southern Ocean legs we do a full service and a full repair on all things and take everything apart and put it back together. Some of the shorter legs we do a little bit less, but each stop more or less all the winches will get serviced and checked, and that's sort of, you know, important part for us for the reliability going into the legs. So one of the most important components we have on the boat is these mast track cars for the mainsail. More or less every day we do a lot of reefing in and out, so which means the main is sliding up and down heaps times a day. So we need to keep these captive bearings pretty nice and clean. It's a stopper. So what we do a full service them, we clean them, we oil them, and we put them back in. We never see any issues with them. You know, we never see them burned out or cracked or anything. So it's a fairly easy service. And obviously we check the pins, the quick release pins, which is a very nice system for getting the main on and off quickly. But then again, never any issues, so it's a fairly quick and easy service we go through, but it's quite important for us being able to hoist the main up and down a lot of times and quite smooth. If you could, you go around the world one more time with the same tracks. It's pretty good product and pretty strong and reliable, so it's more or less of a checkup than it actually replacement. It's these cars on all the miles, each of them, no replacement so far. As the race developed, you know, from the last race to this race, we're actually carrying less and less, both on board but also in the container. We used to have a full set of everything, more or less, to replace and service, but things end up being so reliable and so well maintained that we don't replace much, and we actually carry very few items on the boat these days. I carry obviously springs and poles and grease and lube, but bigger components I'm not really carrying that, mainly to save weight, but also due to the fact I haven't been needed to replace anything yet. It's all been small minor parts of service and throughout all the legs, so we keep the boat light, and which means we don't have to have many spares on board. In the container we more or less have a full set of everything to replace if needed. That's, you know, part of a quick service and a quick turnaround when the boat comes in. But so far it's been, you know, minor changes. Most of the winches and all the parts done all the race, and we'll probably go to the ends. It's back to springs and poles and a few final pinions, which is sort of the center gear of the winch. Other than that, it's been yeah, no big replacement or anything needed to be replaced.